Hello and welcome back to Viconia's sad, tragic story of how she came to the surface in Baldur's Gate Shadows of Harm, the Enhanced Edition. She says that her brother is what finally made me break my faith of the Spider Queen. His actions, I mean, saving me from sacrifice.
I thought you had lost your faith already when you refused to sacrifice a baby. You thought it was stupid. I'd begun to question Loth's appetite for power and absolute devotion with the child, but I did not cast her out of my heart fully until Vala saved my life. And why would your brother saving you do that so fully then? Valas uses magic to free me, and when my mother became enraged and I tried to stop him from ruining the house, he killed her. It was the ultimate act of defiance for drow male, and Love did what she does to all males who defy her.
Oh, sorry, that was a click too fast, as it were.
She transformed him into a drider, half-drow, half-spider creature of pure malice and base instinct. Valas was wiped away, replaced by this monstrous thing. I cursed Love's name for what she had done to him. I renounced him with the Dark Queen with every fibre of my being, and she was not pleased. She abandoned me, left me completely without power. I had no brother, no power, and House Severe was, as far as I knew, falling. I was forced to flee the Underdark, making my way quickly to the surface before the other drow could stop me, cursing and crying the entire way. If Love could do that to your brother in an instant, I'm surprised she didn't do much worse to you. Yes, so am I. But that does not mean she will never do so. Come, Skizzy, the road beckons.
Such quite a hard life in the Underdark. Makes you want to stay in line, really. So what I have been doing a little bit of shopping, as you might see, catching us here in the Adventurers Market. I sold a lot of, things we obviously don't need anymore. Still, conservatively saving some items like this throwing axe can be useful. And for a lot of that money, I have bought Jan this katana, this Dakon Zerf's blade, which was Dakon Zerf was actually a companion character in Planescape Torment, and it gives you more AC and lets you memorize extra wizard spells. Now, Jan is not too good with the katana, but that really doesn't matter. I don't really want him to be in melee, but those extra mage slots, very handy. And why do I only have 5 people? Who am I leaving behind?
Don't yell. I can hear you just... Yes.
Well, speak of the little green friend. I leave him behind. Just like the Emperor did on the floor of the Senate.
Fine.
That didn't much good. So then, I think we will be resting a bit since some of our party's quite tired. And then we'll, I think, check on the strongholds and check back in with Bodhi to continue our jobs for her.
Be inevitable.
Hello.
Oh, lovely. Yet another member of the male species come to drink into your stupor, no doubt. Vomit upon me perfectly clean floors. What it be then? Exactly what you want. Alright, I'd like to see your services quickly. Fine, but I take coin up front, and don't be twiddling on the tab either, because I'm not providing you with one.
And she's very unfriendly towards male patrons, and if you talk with our female characters, he's much nicer. Alright, let's rest up.
If you would please sit with me for a moment before you retire, I would be thankful. I find myself uncharacteristically overcome with anxiety, and I'm not very eager to be alone.
Oh, okay.
Well, certainly, if I can hear you. You're shaking. What's the matter? I've been thinking of love. She's cruel, not known for forgiveness, and always takes revenge. Collecting the lapses of the fallen. I know she will come for me. What makes you think that? Would she be so personally interested in you? Because she never forgives a trespass. She keeps a frightening thrall over her sect, visiting from the demon web as often as a peasant would visit a greengrocer's. She will answer any summons simply to make a vainglorious entrance and impress the gathered. I have seen her power and what she does to those who fall from grace. It is because I have seen, because I have felt the lash of the tentacle rods. And she will leave me to think that I am safe and free. And then she will come for me. I dream of Valus sometimes. I try to speak with him in my dreams, but he's only a monster now. I scream when his horrid spider legs caress me. I think, what can love do to me that she is, if she has done this to Valus? What worse torments await me when she finally decides to come? Skizny, I'm frightened to my very core. Do not leave me alone. Stay with me this night. I need to feel your flesh next to mine to embrace your strength. Ew. Well, alright, I will stay with you if that's what you wish. I do. Come to my arms out of view of prying eyes. Place your hand against my darkly trembling heart, and I will show you the boundaries of passion as only I can. So quite an interesting prelude to a night of romance. Don't think that's generally a good idea to go into this with this.
You are finally awake. I hope that your pathetic exertions of last night brought at least one of us some measure of pleasure.
Oh dear. Pathetic? It shouldn't take you long to run cold again. I am merely disappointed in your performance pales in comparison to the drowned male. My skin simply crawls with the thought that I allowed your rough hands to touch me. Well, I think I seem to remember you enjoying yourself well enough last night. Artifice, fool! An effort to push you more quickly that you might pull your putrid sweaty form from my presence. And the very sight of you disgusts me. Now, you might be tempted to go this route, and I don't think this kills the romance, actually. I think this actually might kill the romance, as you see Florian basically push her away. So, I think she should be a bit of a romantic fool here. I don't believe you, Viconia. You opened up to me, and now you snap shut again. Why? Do not attempt to render judgment upon my mind, imbecile! Just leave me be! Let me scour the stain of your touch from me, and be done with it! Yes, well, we enter an interesting phase in the relationship with Viconia. You gotta be willing to take a bit of punishment with her.
Fine.
So then, yeah, we were going to check up on our holdings and then check up with Bodhi. We also might need to go and meet with, what's her name? Hexat, yes. Because Hexat still has that little sword that gives you freedom of movement. And we really need to keep that in our back pocket. Because that is basically an excellent tool against the mind flayers and their bloody psychic wave powers. Because we have not seen the last of them. Oh no, we have not seen the last of them at all. So, off to the slums district, I think. On my way. Where we will go to our planar sphere and see if the apprentices have made something new and cool for us. Yes, because we put them onto scroll making, I believe. It's the last bit we worked on, so hopefully they've made some nice epic new scrolls for us to learn from. So yeah, a nice view from the top of the slums. I also think there's still some things that might need to be resolved with. Specifically, Jan, I think, might still have a quest somewhere hanging in the air. And Viconia has that whole Harper business going on. I kind of want to see if I can end that before we go off and away from Athkatla to wherever they're stashing Imoen and Irenicus, which is more of a pressing concern. The apprentices, I think they should be in the golem room at this point. I do wonder what is down all this blackness. Is this a magical void where you just keep eternally falling? Or is it, will you eventually hit the bottom of this iron shelf thing? So I wonder if that's good. All of them still seem to be alive. That's a positive.
Yes?
The task is complicated. Please start with moral, okay?
You are welcome here.
Hello there, Skisney. I'm ready to tell you exactly what happened with our last task. We did quite well!
Yes, indeed. I was worried that we managed to create a spell with a few bumps and bruises. I'm amazed at how confident we seem.
Yes, Abidizim's Horde Wilting. That's a very good and powerful spell. And I am amazed that we managed to stand ourselves. What, with us being cowards? Yes, well, that said, it's time to move on to the final leg of our task set out in the tombs. There are no more preparatory lessons. Now comes the real test. Oh yeah, couldn't we break for a bit? We're moving pretty quickly here. We must pace ourselves. Pace must be kept up with the lessons are properly to teach the rigors of magic. Scarcely, here are the details of our next lesson. Now comes a serious enchantment. These items are powerful and potentially deadly if not constructed properly. They show the true benefits of magical infusion. I don't know if it's appropriate for an apprentice to make, but it's time to find out. First, there's a robe of the apprentice, and uses many of the principles of magic. It will cost 250 gold to make. Second is a ring of wizardry. This ring is legendary in its usefulness. Usually only masters make them, but I would like to try. It will cost 3,000 gold to make. Third is from the advanced class. I bought the tomb from a friend of mine, who said no one has attempted in years. It is to forge an armor for a mage. It is a staff of power and will cost you 10,000 gold. Well, that's crazy talk. You're out of your mind. I like a challenge, but I also like living. Do you know the power involved in that?
Are you sure about this, Marco? That is pretty extreme. It's part of the discipline, I know, but if the advanced classes won't even try it.
There's a risk in all of these, particularly the last one. I think they are doable, but making it will be difficult, most assuredly deadly. Which will it be, Skissy? Should it be?
So, the staff is probably going to get a whole bunch of them killed. It also costs... honestly, we don't even have 10,000 gold, so why are we even discussing that? And to be fair, I don't really need a staff. I mean, Skissy doesn't need to use staffs. I suppose our little green friend could use a staff. As could Edwin, but honestly, both we just gave a very good weapon to little green friend, and Edwin, I can do without staffs. And there's some other really good staffs in the game we can pick up later, so I don't think we need to stop. But a ring of wizardry, that's always Excellent. So I think we'll go for a Ring of Wizardry. Because, yeah, an easy way to get more spells a day. Yeah, we sign up for that. A ring of Wizardry is a must. I just know you can do it. A Ring of Wizardry, this shall be the hardest thing I've ever attempted to construct. It will be a conclusion to the apprenticeship, and it will take a few days. I assure you that it will be everything you wish it to be. Such rings are always in demand and likely always will be. Now if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done. They get back to work. And we go, I think, to the Copper Cornet to have a quick word with Hexat. Pick her up, get the sword, and I think drop her out of the party again, because I am quite satisfied with little Jan Jansen. Well, we'll probably keep calling a little green friend for quite a while now that that's stuck in my head. Maybe I should give... I'm going to try and train myself to do the Yoda voice for Jan. That'll be fun. At least for a little while. Anyways, let's go get Hexat. So there we have Hexat. Hello. I'm still... I will have to say, I still am...
A predictable turn, but not an unwelcome one.
I kind of do, in some way, want Hexat along, but... Little Green Friend is just better. Better fit for this party. I think I'll temporarily put Corgan out. He'll be back in a second.
To the grind, eh? Are we off?
No, it's time we go separate for now. Oh, well, I'd like some time to put me feet up anyway. Find me when you're through wandering and want to go through some serious trouble. I'll be at the Copper Cornet until then. Yes, we are right here, so you'll just be in your standard corner, I imagine. So, yeah, he should be in the standard corner. Let's see, Hexat. Yeah, Hexat has Arbane's Blade. Arbane's sword of agility. This one is very, for immunity to hold and paralysis, specifically those two. This is, we really need this as a, I'm just tempted to keep it on ourselves as a backup weapon, because there are so much things that's good to it. So yes, this is the spell we learned, Horrid Wilting. It's an area effect spell that does a shit ton of damage if you get hit by it, so let's learn that. Hey, we've learned it. Alright, anything else we should probably take from her? She has an E-Lounge Stone. I think we should keep that. This is tempting. I think we'll keep that but sell it. Put that probably in the sell pile. And this one we can take. Yeah, we'll just go and strip her a bit. We can use a coin after all. I wish we could dual class her as a fighter. Then she would be an excellent fit for our party. But sadly though, but we could technically cheat. I could technically open up the game editor. Maybe, but I like Corgan as well. Such hard choices. But yeah, for now I think we'll leave Hexat behind. So we'll reform the party again.
You would have me leave?
I think so, yes.
Suggest you think I have many talents.
Quasi tempting after my maid is
change
left.
your mind, and you will. You know. Okay.
Yes, in the same corner we just pick you up. We basically just wanted your stuff. Let me see, is Corgan in? Yes, Corgan is in his corner. So, Corgan.
So what musters your interest in just another babyless dwarf?
Well, good to know that he's babyless. Or is it bibulous? It says bibulous here.
I've no idea what bibulous means. It sounded like babyless. That's good that Corgan is babyless. I don't think he would be a terribly good parent. Nah, my ass! We just it's no use for a drunk blowhard who spends more time in a bar still than on the battlefield. Oh dear. We'll do the first one. We seek a strong warrior to accompany us. Would you be such a person?
Aye, strengthen me birthright, courage me inheritance, war me destiny. But why should I join your motley band of buggers?
Yes, we might have to bribe this fella.
We have loot, money. We'll give you 100 to the coin if you join our parties in next month.
100 gold, nay, nearly enough for a kingdom coin to interest one so battle-proven. Return with your money, parcel carries you deeper.
Alright, now I'm tempted not to take him in a party, the little snot little bastard, but he has our stuff.
Musters your interest in just another babyless dwarf?
Yeah, it sounds like babyless to me.
Good company, great risk and treasure. Perhaps more than you can imagine.
A hell and damnation, fools! Me heart can imagine a fair hoard, and I've no impulse to travel with your sad bunch of near-dude prickle-the-men dailies. Return when you've reason better to in your company alone.
This might have something to do with our reputation, actually.
In just another babyless
Right,
dwarf?
500 gold.
500 gold? I know there'll be a fair venture. Consider me your comrade in arms. I'll just be seeking away the coin away from you, so you don't think of cheating with me with it.
So we should not throw Corgan out of the party again. He'll charge us money to get him back. What a bastard. But then he is Corgan. So then, I think for our last little outing, we can go up to Skizny's glorious keep. Yes, we also have that. We have the thieves, guild strongholds, the magic sphere, and this keep. So let's just rush on in there and get our things there. I don't know if there's any questing or interesting stuff to be done here, but I'm hoping so. Hoping there's another encounter. And afterwards, well, in the next, I think that'll be for the next episode, we'll probably be doing more jobs for Bodhi. And getting ourselves closer to getting to Irenicus.
And having our vengeance! There's a huge price he has to pay for all the trouble he's put me through.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright, come on. There
One
we
day,
go.
I'll make you pay for every time you click on me.
See how vindictive Skizny is? He definitely has some...
Greetings, Your Grace.
Ah yes, there's something. Greetings, Your Grace. There's a man who has been waiting for some time for an audience with you. Shall I admit him or send him away?
I'll see to him.
As you wish, my lord. I shall have him brought to you in immediately.
Hello.
Oh! How does it with you, my lord? I trust all is well. Ha! You must be wondering what someone like me is doing here, yes? My name is Boromir, a priest of tempest, god of battles. Ah! It's some time since I've rested my feet in any place, to tell the truth, and I've been wandering for many a year now. And I do be hearing of a great battle that was done in this place. Trolls defeated, lands liberated, it stirs my heart to hear of such valiance. The travelling does wear on me, to tell the truth. I've come to ask for a chapel that the priest of Tempest might set himself up in. Bring the good word to the folk of this area. What do you say, eh? If my manner does not strike you as offensive, I would be glad to be your chaplain of your wee little keep here.
This, cleric, now that I know his name. I recall a word or two about him. I understand that he was ejected from his last parish in a village to the south in Tethir.
Aye, that be the truth. What the small man says. I do not claim to be a nice man, simply a pious man. the church he speaks of was not one to my liking. I can't help your people much while I stay here, but I do promise to stay for long. Either you accept me, or you don't, my lord. That is your choice, and I do not begrudge it to you.
Well, if we do accept him, the family chapel on the lower level would be unacceptable, but there's a small chapel on the floor above us that could serve. It's up to you. Now it's very, this guy's actually handy to set up, so yes, we'll set him up.
Very well, put him in the chapel, let's see how he does.
Ah, that's a good sword, my lord. I suspect you were from the stories. It will be good to have a place to preach the word of tempers again, truly.
I will show it to you then, to...
No, don't bestir yourself, laddie. I can't find it just fine myself. You can come and speak to me any time, Lord Skisney. Any of the services I'll be glad to offer if you're in need.
Yes. So now you have a cleric here, which is handy. And with that, I think we'll call it for this episode. And the next one, yes, more Bodhi and maybe some other more adventures. Till then.